Today we are coming to you with another review of a portable power station. This one is the smallest one that we've seen in our stable of power stations yet. It's made by Suioki, and they sent me a solar panel, a portable fold-up solar panel to charge it with. I've been using it over the last couple of days. I'll confess to you that I actually filmed this whole thing, and for some reason my camera is only filming in 13-second increments, so everything that I had was in 13-second increments, and so now I'm refilming it. But that's okay, because I wanted to do something a little bit different on this one. What I've done is I've discharged the unit. Now you can see how small this thing is. This will fit in your backpack, your bag, real easily. It's got a ton of different ports on it for 110 and DC output ports and USB ports with a high output 3.0 amp included in it. It's also got little flashlights. Like, what do you need little flashlights for? But you might need them if you're changing a tire, or if somebody's off in the distance trying to find your camp at night. You can put this on flash and kind of point it in the direction they'd be coming in and tell them to look for the flashing lights. So there's some uses for it with that. But what I've been doing with this is I went to Chick-fil-A and got on the internet there and plugged I have a MacBook Pro 13-inch into this. Here's what it looks like. It doesn't have a display. They're trying to keep the cost down on this, and when I get to the pricing on these things, it's going to knock your socks off the deal that Suioki is making for us right now on these for a starter kit. But it doesn't come with a display, because you know that would cost more money to put the display on. They want to keep the cost down and have just the stuff that you're going to use be what they put their money into. So instead it's got this light. Can you see that? That little light is telling me that it's discharged all the way. Otherwise it would kind of reminds me of Spider-Man a little bit with these colors. The lights would come all the way out to the end. But instead of me putting this out in the sun, laying it out on the ground and plugging this in and seeing how long it charges, I already know because I already did it once. I'm going to do something different. This is what I would do if I had this as my only portable power station. I would hang it on the side of my bus and run the cord on into the inside. So let's go ahead and do that now, and that way we can have it using it on the inside with it charging on the outside. So let's get that going. We get some really nasty winds around here. Let me see if I can do a better job of securing it down at the bottom. All right, let's see how that does. We'll go inside and test some things out on this and get it charging on the inside where we can use it. We are now charging with the unit on the inside so I can use it, and you see the lights flash, and as it charges these lights just extend out all the way. Now when I filmed this previously, I put it out at about 8:30 in the morning, and it wasn't a sunny day the whole day. The clouds came in and I took off, and when I came back there was a shadow on it, but it was about 3/4 of the way full after maybe 6 hours. And so I just left it there and came back the next morning, came out to it around 10 o'clock in the morning. It had a few hours of sun on it and it was fully charged. So I'm gonna say that it's gonna take about, from completely discharged, about 9-10 hours to charge this thing up on the solar panel, which I don't really think is that bad. They're saying that if you plug it into a wall outlet, it's 7 to 8 hours, so it's really not that much of a difference. Let's see how many watts this panel's putting out. It go back outside on the ladder and change the cords around, and we'll plug it into the Jackery, and the Jackery will tell us, it's got the display on there, how many watts that the panel's pulling in. And I've had a Suioki solar panel. I did a review on one, gosh, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, that I still use to this day. I'll hang it from my backpack and charge things. When I was out in Zion hiking, I was using it to charge my phone and my GoPro and things like that. So the product holds up over time. I really like Suioki as a brand. Let's see what this panel's putting out in watts with it just hanging from the side of the bus like that. With the provided adapter, I can come over here and plug in the Jackery, which is at 60%. This is the Explorer 500, and plug our Tsuyoki solar panel into it. And we're going to jump right up to 21 watts is what it's putting in right now to charge this. The last time I tested this in the footage that I wasn't able to use, I adjusted the panel a bunch of different ways, and the best I could get out of it was 23 watts. So even just laying there flat on the side of the bus, it's pretty close to the maximum of what it's able to put out. And see the percentages even climbing. So this is something we could just put on the side of our rig and just run the wire right through and always have power right here where we need it, instead of messing around with putting it on it, putting everything outside and making sure it's not in the sun and everything. So there you have it. Taking its place in the power station market is the Tsuyoki 150 watt hour with the panel, which I have promo codes in the link. They're affiliate links for Amazon for both of these items. The power station's gonna run you right around $80 with the promo code. It's 20% off, and the solar panel is gonna run you right around $113 with the promo code. So you're looking at getting both of these items for about $200, and it puts you in the game. You now have power. You now don't have to charge your handheld electronics on your cigarette lighter of your vehicle. You don't have to worry about just when the sun's out having power, because this will take that power and put it into that power station, so you've got it at night as well. You've got 110 outlets on it, you've got DC outlets on it, you've got a 3.0 USB outlet on it, and you've even got a couple of little flashlights. How could any power station be incomplete without those these days? So if you think this is something that you'd be interested in, head on over to the notes in the video and jump on those promo codes. They're only going to be good for about a week or so. Thanks for watching. See ya. Check this out. Look at how small this is. It comes with little handles, which I think are kind of cute. I thought, man, these are not really that strong. They're just gonna break off. I tried to take them out and they won't come out. So they're a little bit more sturdy than I thought, but I thought, man, you're never gonna use these handles because you can just hold it like this. But the other day I was carrying a bunch of stuff out of Jessica's van, and all I had, my hands were full, and all I had was a finger, and I had to get this out because I was using it. And so I just hooked it, and so it actually comes in handy, the little handles.